Crimson Peak is a gothic romance directed by Guillermo del Toro. It has romance and ghosts, but as Edith puts it herself, it's more a story with a ghost in it. The ghost is just a metaphor for the past. It's not only a romance because Edith and Thomas fall in love, and it is not only a gothic story because they're ghosts and the mise-en-scène of the Sharps' house is fit for the perfect gothic genre with their dark hallways, creepy and fearful ambience, ghosts, decaying environment, and old furniture. It almost falls in the category of theater and detective too. Theater because some of the scenes feel extra dramatic for gothic effect, detective because both Alan and Edith try to solve a mystery. Alan tries to solve if Edith is in danger, while Edith investigates what is happening in the house. The mise-en-scène of the two houses show how polar opposite the two places are. Edith's house is warm, the brown coloring of her life dull and boring, while the Sharps brings out colors such as black, red, blue, and green into light, and brings a mysterious ambience. The mansion is gigantic, cold, and uninviting. The path that leads to their home is not only the representation of the effect of the house sinking, but also represents that blood has been bled and the fact that they are being led to their demise. It is also worth saying that the two staircases of each house are located at polar opposite sides. The stairs also happen to be the location where big plot point scenes happen. In Edith's home, it is where Sharp tries to break her heart, and in the Sharps' mansion, it is where Edith and Alan try to escape as they are being confronted by the siblings. The hallways are also important to establish the ghosts or that something is wrong and make Edith look very small in that world. Edith is almost always seen wearing an outfit with big puffy sleeves, which makes her look like a butterfly, while the two Sharps are almost always seen wearing dark outfits. Edith is also wearing white pajamas, which makes her look like a ghost herself later in the movie. But since we can see that she has been wearing them since she was a child, it can be said that she looks like one because she has a connection to them since she was little. Both Thomas and Lucille have outfits where their necks are covered. They cover a secret and themselves to others to hide the past. In fact, Thomas's first appearance is one where he is seen as this dark, brooding gentleman, but that is quickly dismissed as he makes acquaintance with Edith. Lucille's first outfit represents everything that she is. Her outfit is red, and the dress floods behind her like blood spilling. It is skin-tight, and the back of the dress looks like it's her own flesh being tied together to keep her alive. It is clear that this one has bad intentions and has come there for blood. She stands out in a room. When Lucille is finally seen wearing white, it is to show her true nature, that she herself is a ghost of sorts like Edith. It also represents her affection for her brother as the two girls later battle for Thomas's love. On top of that, the contrast of the white and dark colors show how Edith is the intruder and how trapped she is in the scheme. Objects have a very important meaning too, and the camera makes sure to focus on them when it represents an important foreshadowing. There are a lot of those, but honorable mentions include the pen that Edith's father made that foreshadows her signing the papers and using it as an object to stab Lucille, the image of Allerdale Hall where Edith ends up, the ring on multiple occasions to show Edith's fate of marrying Thomas, but also almost ending up like the siblings' mother. Dead. The sink, which is the object that Mr. Cushion is smashed against to death, the wheelchair because, as we come to find out, it belonged to a former wife of Thomas Sharp, and the tea because that is how Edith is being poisoned. Candles play an important role as well in different ways. It lights the path for Edith, and it also symbolizes the love between Edith and Thomas. Their love is unwavering and perfect, but Edith blows out the candle, meaning that she is the one who ends their relationship. Butterflies have a lot of meanings in this movie as well. In this case, Edith is the butterfly, and Lucille and Thomas as well are the black moths. As Lucille puts it, black moths are formidable creatures, to be sure, but they like beauty. They thrive on the dark and the cold, and mentions that they feed on butterflies, implying that in this situation, Edith is the butterfly, beautiful and fragile, and Lucille is the black moth coming to get her. The snow and the climate really makes the red and the blood stand out, which emphasize death. Some of the shots also look like paintings. I mean, look at this diva posing. But they make it look like a painting of someone dying, which is one of the main themes of the Gothic genre: sadness and death.